Smithtown, New York. Is it Gene?
Gene, yeah.
Hey, Gene,
Eddie,
you're on the air. Go ahead.
Excellent. Hey, great show as always. I did want to wish you a happy 41st anniversary in radio. No one's been
Thank you.
doing that of late.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You own New York City an appearance, so the folks that have been with you for a long time get to do a little celebrating. So maybe.
Yeah, I haven't done much in New York lately. I've been west a lot and Jersey and on the road a lot, so I haven't done much in the New York area. We'll see if we can put something together.
Yep. And real quick, just a shout out to Ray from Maryland. He has a podcast, so I just wanted to promote that. Ray's a loyal listener, and I wanted to give him props on his podcast. You probably know already, but I didn't know he did a podcast. Oh yeah, he just did. I think you inspired him. Not that you have a rate, not that yet, but I think you inspired him.
Good.
Real quick, the band Mother Love Bone, who obviously the singer tragically died like right in the beginning when their record came out, and the ex-members became Pearl Jam. Which, full disclosure, I am really not a Pearl Jam fan. Like a few songs early on, but I loved Mother Love Bone, and if you were familiar, I just wonder how things would have went if Andrew Wood didn't die. Do you think they would have had, some lasting success, or they were a little bit too left to center with their sound? If you know the band.
Yeah, no, I do know him, and that singer was Andrew Wood, who by all accounts everybody has said was a star, like a major star personality. I mean, I didn't ever see the band live and don't know them all that well. It's just the one record. But what I think is interesting about that band, Gene, is coming out of the Seattle area, they were more of like a glammy band, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they did not adopt that look and sound from Seattle, but they had a lot of respect from that scene.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, that sound was more 80s, maybe even 70s, and I loved it. And then it was like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, the members are forming this other band, and I really didn't gravitate towards Pearl Jam at all, and it was just disappointing. But really loved it. Hey, last thing, if I could ask a question: White Lion reforms with Vito Bratta. Skid Row gets back with Sebastian Bach. Could that tour do amphitheaters? Do you think?
Maybe a third act. You'd have to give me another third strong act on
Rat?
there.
How about Rat?
There you go.
How about
there
Rat?
you go. There you go. Rat with Warren.
There you go. That would be good.
White Lion with Vito. Skids with Bach. Yeah, you're definitely doing Summer Sheds, like an 80s revival thing. That would do well. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right, Eddie. Hey, thanks. Have a great night.
Thank you, Gene. Appreciate that. Going back to his point about this band, Mother Love Bone, that to me I find most interesting about that band is there was like a glammy element, a showy element. They were legends in that Seattle scene, but they didn't look or sound anything like the movement they actually kind of helped inspire, which is kind of interesting. So to answer his question, if Andrew Wood didn't die and that band continued past the one record, you don't know how they would have changed. You don't know how they would have changed that scene, or they themselves may have changed because of that scene. I don't know. It's all hypothetical. Andrew Wood was a troubled guy. He had drug problems and unfortunately died very, very young. But people who do know that band and know their story say that he was absolutely one of the biggest stars and the most rock star type person to ever come out of that particular world then.